Introduction. We were 5 kids with 5 different fathers, 1 jailed and then dead, 2 missing and 2 unknown. Our mother, Cookie, was more gone than there, more drunk than sober, more mentally ill than mentally well. Cookie blew in and out of our lives like a hurricane, blind and uncaring to everything in her path. Once she arrived, she dispensed beatings, or tied my sister G naked to the radiator, or called all my sisters sluts and whores simply because, in spite of the fact that they were starving, exhausted, and without heat in many New York winters, they remained beautiful, strong-willed, self-reliant, and loving. Cookie just couldn't rip all that good out of them, but they hid it from her the best they could, storing all their sweetness and goodwill in me and our brother Norm. Norm and I were the babies, the little ones, the ones they wanted to save. My sister G looked at me as her do-over. Everything that had been missing from her childhood, she'd brought to mine. G read to me. She piled clothes on top of me to keep me warm. She bathed me, brushed my light brown hair, and taught me how to count to 10 in English, Spanish, and French. During the storms of my mother being home, and in the calm of her absence, the only thing I knew for sure was that Jean would make everything okay. In this way, I was always safe, loved, and cared for. I was her Rosie, her sweetie, her bambina. When she was 9 years old, G wrote a poem that her teacher saved and gave back to her years later. You have to walk that lonesome road. You have to walk it by yourself, and there's nobody who's going to walk it for you. R. Calcaterra. We didn't know it then, but that poem and those words were words I would have to live by before I turned 9. She walked with me as far as she could, but in the end, there was nothing she could do to hang on to me when our mother and the county social workers decided I'd be better off without my siblings. This story's about the missing years when my sisters weren't there to save me. These were the years I had to walk the lonesome road, and you can bet that as soon as I was upright and strong enough, I walked that road straight back to the people who loved me.